And our friend Scott Grover is standing by with some very special guests.
Well,
Scott.
thank you, Matt. Yes, this great bull from Larry Barker and the Hook and W Ranch, and I'm joined by Katie Birchbacher along with Laramie Wilson. Laramie, let's start with you. Man, such a special bull. It's a bull that we all love, and I know that retiring him was not an easy decision to make.
No, when you have a bull that's this good, it's hard to ever leave him at home, but the bull's proved himself time and time again, and he didn't have to go buck anymore. He's already proved how good he was, and we're starting to see how good his calves were, so we thought it was fair to him to let him go out on top, and that's what we decided to do.
Did you ever think, for as great as that bull was as a young bull, but did you ever think it was going to be a bull that would give us the highest marked ride in PBR history?
No, that's just a fairy tale. You never can think that you're going to have that bull on your trailer. It's just an amazing animal.
Katie, let's bring you in real quick because you're Whoopaw's mama. And this bull has literally changed your guys' life, hasn't he?
He has made things possible that you only dream of. I get emotional, man. Like, I could just cry. He is, he's a blessing. God had a plan when he put him in our life.
And it was a bull that you guys took mats on the road. The only thing you didn't really do was cover him up at night and sing lullabies to him to go to sleep.
Man, he has more sponsors than I do, and I claim to run barrels.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for a great group right here and one of the greatest bulls of all time. Give it up one more time for the world champion Whoopaw.
No, Scott, that's not how you do it, Scott. That is not how you do it. Fort Worth, Texas, loud as you can because that bull can still hear you. He knows you love him. One more time for the world champion Whoopaw.
10 seconds. Do not let this DQ happen, Raphael.
Here we go.
Scary start, but our leader will stay there. DeBrito swats Mosquito away like a gnat.
Oh, gosh, this guy's nerve-wracking.
88 and a quarter. Listen, right? This is why you have to love live sports. You just never know how it's all going to go.
No, and it was in the chute, you know, because this is just a dominant ride. I mean, he was in total control and then some. That was a fantastic ride, but had it ran down to like 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, you're going to need a defibrillator, I think, up here if he does that again. It got scary. I was nervous for you.
Oh, man.
I saw the sweat on the forehead.
Yeah.
We might need sports medicine up to the Tractor Supply broadcast booth. Oh. That looks to be it for Alvidrez. Barring an injury, Andrew Alvidrez's one score will not make the championship round.
Yeah, an old Big Bank brings him right here, too. Big old jump out of there. You got to stay a little longer forward than that if you're going to get by that one.
Big Bank with the big move, and that becomes big news for Alvidrez and his fans. Under 10. Do you believe Winkson does? That is his 4th ride, and he's got a chance. Probably not going to move to the lead. DeBrito will stay in 1, but Winkson will move 2-2. 88 and a quarter.
Mason, I just love watching that. First time he rode the bull, we showed the highlight, around to the left, everything was picture perfect. Here, away from his hand, this is just a fight and a guy refusing to give up.
Yeah, he's refusing to give up. You see, he's stuck into his hand at the beginning. He's starting to cut loose, going back to the front, and that's what it takes to, that's the difference between getting a score and not getting a score.
It's official. You've got Hoffy in first and Winkson in second.
He kicked out and went left with me, but I have seen this bull do it in the gate to the right and will get real low to the ground too.
Campos tastes the dirt, and the subplot of that buck-off, guys, is that now means Jose Vitor Leme is assured a spot in the championship round, Mace.
Yeah, and that's awesome for Jose because now he's got a real shot again.
Yeah, I love the effort that old JLC's putting out, but I think that's it. That's huge news that Lemme is for sure going to be in that championship round because, to Mason's point, yeah, he's got a shot and a real shot now.
Wait, whoa.
What's going on?
Wait a second.
I knew they were around Texas, but I didn't know this early in the summer. Get back! Webster, get back! Danger, danger, danger. Get back. In the Texas red dirt in the hot sun, it's the dreaded bull snake. It's a big old bloody male.
Wait.
Step back. It's the dreaded male bull snake. He's a beauty. Do you know how you tell if it's a male or female?
How do you tell the difference between a male and
Two
a
ways.
female?
2 ways. One for some of you. 2 ways. Females, extra mean.
Got it.
The male, hold on. The male, always, right there. No. That's how. Get back. We haven't seen one this big in ages in these parts. Webster, they don't even have these in Oklahoma. Get back. I can subdue the bull snake and get him. Sometimes you can take their breath away.
How do you do that?
I got him. He's a wild one. He's crazy. He's like,
Oh, no.
He bit me. He got me. Again, Bryce, you're the new guy, so I know you'll do anything for money. Stay right there. I can't get up. You gotta bite me wound and suck the venom out of me. The Aborigines did it for me. Shut up, you can't say that. It just was too easy to pass up.
I know.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, I just realized something.
What's that?
There's not much difference between getting bit by the bull snake and the boneless chicken.
There's really not, huh?
There you go. Just for you guys.
That's one of our absolute favorites, and so is he. Folks, how about it for Flint Rasmussen, everybody?
Throw big old Hail Marys at him. That's not a good recipe against this bull with that big forward jumps.
Cold Creek did not give Boudreaux long to keep his head above water, as that's over at 2.5.
Yeah, and you see Boudreaux hobbling out. That knee is really bothering him. And this is kind of what we were talking about as you watch it back on the Can-Am cam. These big, long forward jumps and gets Boudreaux to the end of his arm and just really no shot at that point.
So he will stay in 10th overall.
I think as a rider, you just got to get in that mindset that you don't care what he does, you're going at it.
Well, we're going to see a re-ride. That contact, that's not allowed. And so as Derek does his best to get away, and we've seen him a couple times, right, guys? That's the only way he feels confident getting to safety. And this is just hard to watch as sports medicine is out there. If he can take the re-ride, it will be Sugar Smack. That was Denner Barbosa's bull last night that he won the round on.
And that one might have got some of Cole Baba as he hit the chutes there back into the still, might have got some of his leg and knee, and he's had, injuries along those lines throughout this season.
In the midst of all that, we just got word that he is going to try to come back out.
Man, I hope he
with this
can
reride.
too. I hope he can, because Mason, that is such a great bull and a chance for him to get $35,000.
A lot better than what he just got on.
Yeah,
for
Sugar
sure.
Smack.
His chance in this round comes aboard Punchy Pete's.
Come on, Zeke.
Everybody loves Ezekiel, but there wasn't much to love about that out.
Nope. This was as weird as it gets right here. This bull's gonna jump and kick in there right when he nods. And then his foot was already coming over the bull's back. Oh, then just kicks the vest off of him.
Remember, what was it, 3 rounds ago, right? When he got the score in the dismount. Wow.
He's tough.
Yeah, and give these bullfighters a round of applause. I mean, just tip your hat to these guys, because they have been on it for the past 7-8 days, however long we've been here, man.
Yeah, Webb, with Championship Sunday winding down, my friend, how are you guys holding up?
Well, I tell you what, Craig, everybody's holding together pretty good. Bryce Rodeo ended up doing something, either breaking his foot, spraining his foot. Just so much for this event. We've been pretty smooth. But I tell you what, the wear and tear and everything that's been going on all season, we're starting to feel a lot like these bull riders are. You just got to get in here and take care of business and pull that hat down a little bit tighter.
Well, Webb, let me just be the first to say, buddy, I know there's a lot of wear and tear with you guys, but you have not shown it one bit. Y'all done nothing but get stronger and better.
Hey, we crave this. This is what we're after, and, man, you're at the World Finals. Let's roll them.
As the clock is under 15 seconds, but he seems pretty calm about it. Oh, Ramon! Another one away from his hand, and he was so perfectly centered for 5.5.
Oh, man, and maybe, looks to me like he's in such good shape, he just gets to leaning against it a little bit, and his old bull rope just came right across there with him.
You guys, by the way, were shifting the whole Tractor Supply broadcast.
Hey, when this little bull turned back right there close, I went to elbowing Mason, man. His ribs are going to be sore.
Well, Ramon appreciates your effort and your sentiment. Let's take a look at the event standings as we head into the final round of 2023. 2 men F4, Raphael and Wingson. And then you've got that long list. Lemmy is poised. It is not impossible, but Jose Vitor Lemmy is still alive to become a 3-time PBR world champion. There he is with Brady Randolph. If Lemmy's feeling the pressure, he is not showing it. With his position in that last round, by the way, he's our new world number 1. Hey, look, you don't make it to a championship round at a world finals if you are not worthy. Smokestack, however, blows out the candles on Richardson's celebration as he can only hobble off the dirt.
Yeah, and Austin is banged up like a lot of these guys are, This is a young, talented, tough, athletic kid that's got a great future in this sport. He's got effort for days, and this one's just got him stretched out around the corner. 45 3/4 bull score. Great bull, and Austin Richardson is going to do some great things in his career. He's got both legs down. The bull's not prying on him anywhere. Here we go.
It will be interesting to see what impression Legend just left on the judges. Compost is off at 3.24. Remember, Legend needs 45.5 to move to number 1, and Mackey only gets 45.
Yep, only gets 45, and look, we're saying only gets 45. That's a heck of a bull score, but not enough in this situation. Needing 45.5, gets 45. That's a great bull early on in his career. This one's going to be back with another chance to win world titles.
Well, that means Legend will not win this year's world champion bull race. We had all those championship rounds with no qualified rides.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And he even makes him do a backflip for the dismount. Centerfold, the center of attention on that out.
You know, when you bring up those championship rounds without the qualified rides in them, I think it's really important to note that guys were drafting those bulls. Mm-hmm. And those were the matchups they were confident in. You see that bull there just handle Campbell. This is really tough for these guys when they get matched up with these bulls and it's at random. Mm-hmm. These are I can't overstate it, these are the greatest bulls in the world, bar none.
This week is Flint's last dance at the 30th Annual PBR World Finals. I'm joined by the CEO of the Professional Bull Riders, Sean Gleason. Sean, we've talked a lot about the success of the PBR, but we're getting a hold of this guy, the greatest of all time. What can you say about Flint Rasmussen?
Flint's the epitome of a hardworking, honest, good friend of everyone at the PBR. He has never, and I mean this, he has never had a bad day when it comes to entertaining the fans, week in and week out. One of the most common questions I've been asked this week is, how are you going to replace Flint? And the answer is, we never will, ever. We've honored Flint several times this week, and it seems like every time I give him an image of himself.
What's your favorite time?
Flint, we love you on behalf of every single member of the PBR that has been here throughout the years, from the beginning up to today. We love you. We're not going to miss you because you're still going to do TV. But we love you, and we are going to miss you here on the dirt.
So there's a bronze. You're joined by your daughters. We also have a special gift from our friends at Monster Energy. That is a one-of-a-kind right there from artist Hank Thompson. Also, your mom and dad are here this week celebrating your retirement here as being the exclusive entertainer of the PBR. As Mama, your brother Pete, your brother Will got to introduce you a few weeks ago. Flint, I got to say this. I love you. You've made my job so awesome. I know Matt, Clint, Brandon, everybody that's ever worked with you have been the same. We love you, man.
I can guarantee my mom's going to go down the ramp a lot faster. What's important to me is I hope, you guys cheer for us every week, but we have the hardest working crew. And I hope they know that I love those guys, and I hope that when it's all said and done, they can say that I was a pretty good guy to them, because, man, they work their asses off. I'm telling you. But so I grew up in a camper in a pickup because my dad was a rodeo announcer, and he taught me about rodeo clowns and when they should talk and when they should shut up, things they should say, things they shouldn't say. So he was the greatest straight man in the business and taught me everything I know about this sport. And I get to hang out in a locker room with the coolest sumbitches I've ever known in my life. And I hope the fans know that everything I did out here, every time I stepped out here, no matter how bad I felt and whatever I was going through in my personal life, I hope I just poured it out so your guys' day would be a little better when you left here than when you got here. And the two greatest fans ever.
That's right.
Matt, Clint, Richard,
I love you guys. I love all you guys. Thank you.
All right, now get to work. You got 8 more bulls to go. Back to you, Matt.
Hang on, he's got nowhere to go. Hank Robinson from Monster Energy, the official engraver of Monster Energy. Hank and the Monster Energy family have a very special presentation. Welcome to UFC Hall of Famer Cowboy Cerrone up there on behalf of the Monster family. Take a look at this beautiful piece. Thank you so much, Hank. And speaking of thank yous, he is flanked by his brother, his mother and father, his 2 lovely daughters. Not only is he the greatest entertainer of all time, ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the greatest human beings God ever created. Why don't you join me in one final time saying thank you to the PBR's entertainer? There is only one, Montana's Flint Rasmussen.
Oh, okay. You know, it looked like we were definitely going to have a re-ride, but remember, if the rider does not make it to 8 seconds, the re-ride is not given, and that is what I believe Alan Jordan is now looking at, Mac, whether or not he actually gets to 8.
Yep, he's going to make sure there were no fouls, which I didn't see in real time. You know, there's a little stall there, but I don't think there's any fouls. Now it's going to be determined, does Josh make the 8 seconds? Because if he makes the 8 seconds, he's 100% going to get a re-ride option.
It's the touch, right? If it's...
But, man, he's trying to avoid touching this bull.
Thumbs up from Alan Jordan means there you go. He's got a re-ride, which means he will face Mike's motive. Oh, my gosh.
I was just fixing to say, hold on, he's got the option for a re-ride.
Thank you. Interesting wrinkle. I just assumed he'd go for bigger points, but he keeps the 74. That means he, for the moment, moves ahead of our next rider, the one and only Jose Vitor Lemme. Bears repeating, Lemme needs 8. No, it's over. There will not be a third title this year. Jose Vitor Lemme is done and will finish no better than 8th in the event.
Just because. Man, this has been a tough finals for Lemme. But you know what? Look, this guy is a great champion, right? This kind of finals can be the thing that propels you to next level greatness as we pay off this ride. Yellowknife, heck of a day, gets close with the back feet, miss it. But Lemme now, how does he go back?
Yep.
Take this in and get better from it. Fix those things that went wrong, the things to the right, to the right, to the right.
There are so many expressions, right? Not just in sports, but in life. It's not how many times you fall down. It's how many times you get up. But I love what you just said, because the word that came to mind for me, fuel. Does this become fuel for Jose?
I think this really is one of those moments that can push him to a level that he's never seen before.
Yeah.
He's tough. Everything about this bull is awesome.
Oh! Dawson Branton tried to duck and cover, and Red Demon still kept him underneath him. You almost feel like the clock should say 666 every time that bull comes out.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dawson Branton's got to be very proud of his effort, and they should be very proud of Red Demon's effort too. 47, Craig, on that bull score.
Best bull score we've seen of the World Finals, and Red Demon shines with the spotlight on him in the championship round.
We weren't playing when we said this is as great a set of bulls as can be put together.
Remember, Randolph's got a broken right leg. Had it all World Finals. Oh, he got out clean. Solo only had 2 seconds to showcase his stuff. And by the way, it is a re-ride option. So the judges have already decided that is going to be the out that Solo drops.
Yeah, and this is what we talked about with Solo. Getting away from the shoot clean. Let's see this one back here. Rolls around the post. Man, I think that's a very generous re-ride option right there.
Well, the score was 45.
And I think the 45 is because you've seen him for 1.95 seconds.
So now a layer of intrigue. The judges are ruling this, or Alan Jordan is looking at this to see a possible slap before the foul occurred.
Well, right there.
Well, then all you need to see is the thumb. If it's down, I guess we're not going to see a re-ride option. If it goes up, we're going to see Brady Randolph again. Meanwhile, Solo's trying to leave the building, get back on his tour bus, and see whether or not he will be this year's world champion. That's a good angle, isn't it? Our camera crew always in such great position. And yes, it's going to be a re-ride. It will be a re-ride option. So Brady Randolph is going to have, not a slap. So you got that. Randolph certainly happy. It would be Montana jacket, we're being told. But that means we're still going to move on for the moment. Nighthawk grounds another one and runs his buck-off streak to 31.
So what do they score Nighthawk here? 45 1/4. That one there is a handful. He just breaks in weird places. He's built weird, runs uphill the way he's built. He is a tough, tough bull to ride. If I got to pick one out of the championship round today, it would be this one. This is an awesome bull in Ricky Vaughn.
There was a stumble. It shows 3.5 because of the touch. But if he, I was going to say, if he challenges this, somebody's got to hit that button because he could.
They haven't thrown flags
There
yet.
you go. There you go. So they will take another look. Ricky Vaughn stumbling and bumbling there for a few seconds. And if he does get a chance, it'll be hunting trip.
Yeah, and I thought in real time this was a no-brainer re-ride. We'll see, though. Maybe he didn't. That's a re-ride.
Yeah, there you go. Didn't take Alan Jordan long. So we are going to see the third re-ride of this championship round. So it is not over yet. He's got a knock. Well, going to the left, as Justin McBride predicted, it was not going to be easy, and it was not.
Yeah, and he left a little bit stuck into his hand on the right side, and this is not a bull that you want to be stuck into your hand on. That's really doing this bull a favor, and he doesn't need any favors.
Rafael Jose de Brito and Winston Enrique da Silva. The World Finals event and the World Championship will come down to the final two rides of 2023.
Two. But no! The buck-off means it is decided. Rafael de Brito takes the Triple Crown without even leaving the chutes in the championship round. We've got a new Rookie of the Year. We have a new world champion. And say hello to the guy who gets all three, Rafael de Brito.
That's a champ right there, and all three titles. You know, that's just amazing. And look, he's still got a really big task at hand because this ride still has even further implications.
Yep. It would be so fitting after everything to see a monster ride. Oh, but instead, it is a monster bovine performance. And guess what? I'm going to change my tune. That actually is even more fitting with the year we've seen from the Bulls.
Yeah, and you know, you're going to get a good score, but in under a second, you don't get to see enough of that bull.
It's 45 3/4. So Flapjack's score confirms we have got a back-to-back world champion bucking bull for the 6th time. But as the crowd is focused on, there's Rafael de Brito accepting congratulations from everyone as he becomes the 2023 PBR World Champion.
See his friends congratulate him, his coach Cody Lambert there. Like, I mean, this is really unbelievable. That's his roommate here. Both of those guys live at Laramie and Katie's place, and you know what a special moment.
De Brito came in 425 points behind Kaique Pacheco. He knew it was going to be a tall task, but Cowboys are dreamers. And Huffy is your new world champion. It's going to take a while probably for it all to soak in. First to find out, let's send it to Gates.
Rafael, this is a dream that started for you 26 years ago when you were riding calves with your dad. You came into this world title race in 9th with a lot of gold buckles ahead of you. How did you keep that belief and keep that drive to be standing here?
Falou assim que é sonho conquistado desde quando você começou lá atrás, com 4, 5 anos de idade com seu pai. Como que é para você chegar aqui sem talvez saber que você podia ganhar e terminar ganhando tudo como terminou agora?
Primeiramente só tenho que agradecer a Deus muito, porque sem Deus a gente não é nada. E esse é mais um sonho realizado. Eu agradeço a todos que torceu por mim, todos brasileiros. Vai lá para concentração, lanche.
I just want to thank God for that, make that dream come true. Without him, we're nothing. And it's just, I put in the work and I came here riding bull by bull day after day. And with this fan base here to cheer us up and make us, you know, the one to win, that helps a lot. I just want to thank God and all the fans here today.
And as Sean Gleason brings in the Jerome Robinson Cup and you get to hoist it up for the first time, there was a time this season that you really had to fight. You told me you were thinking of going home to Brazil. The injuries were too much. You didn't know if this was the season to battle. How did you keep that childhood dream alive to be standing here right now?
Teve momento no campeonato esse ano que você ficou meio triste, ficou meio para baixo, falou que queria ir embora. Como que você conseguiu virar a sua mente para poder ficar aqui, terminar e chegar onde você chegou hoje?
Paulo, eu parei, pensei um pouco na minha vida. Voltei lá atrás, ver onde eu estava meus erros montando, não estava montando bem. O Lerme, a Katie e o Péssimo me ajudou muito em casa. Fui treinar, fui batalhar para terminar com essa vitória.
I just look way back on my rides, what I was doing wrong, my own mistakes, and I just tried to correct it. Pessimo and Laramie helped me, and I just move on and correct all the mistakes and got where I am today.
And that's gotten you to holding this cup, the first rookie to ever do it. Rafael Jose de Brito, you are the 2023 PBR World Champion. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
That's awesome. Woo! All you need to do is look at the smile. There is our new world champion. And the Kubota ride of the day is his ride from round 7.
Yeah, and this was a great ride. And remember, he ran it all the way down in the chute. The clock was ticking, but then when the gate opened, de Brito dominated.
He ends the week 4 for 8. But the 4 rides he will remember forever. These are all our champions in 2023.
Wow, man. De Brito just runs the board there, riding solo, going back-to-back. That bull found it when he needed it here at the World Finals.
Well, riding solo, we've talked about it. Back-to-back titles, an exclusive club. There in the white shirt, Gordon McCoy. And again, riding solo, he has said, is the cornerstone of his program.
Well, and it really is. That bull, heard he and his wife both talk about that bull and how much he means to their family, and pretty cool to see all the hard work pay off.
And in terms of riding solo, we watch DeBrito walk back up. Look, you've got 2 of these world championships. What do you think when you see a new guy join the club?
Well, and to see the fashion that he's done it in, you know, this guy really came out of nowhere to win this thing. We were talking about all the big names coming here. Could Lemmy win 3? Could Davis get another one? Could Castle strike with all the 90-point rides throughout the season? DeBrito just stayed the course, you know. 4 out of 8 at the finals, and that ended up being enough. He rode bulls when he had to, when he needed it. He got the job done.
If anything, this season has shown bull riders are indeed human. But one of the core characteristics of being human is the ability to adapt. And just as the PBR has evolved over its 30 years, Rafael DeBrito has reminded us all, every champion takes a different route to the top. For Rafael, his way to win was his unique path to the pinnacle of the sport. DeBrito met the moment and was rewarded with his piece of history. Congratulations to our newest PBR World Champion. What a year it has been. For Justin McBride, Mason Taylor, Kate Harrison, Cody Webster, and our entire PBR crew, I'm Craig Hummer. Thank you for watching. For the sport of bull riding on a day as big as this, only a Texas-sized locale could give us the perfect canvas to create another masterpiece. His title hopes may be on the ropes, but don't count 2-time PBR World Champion Jose Vitor Leme out. He's still got a chance to pick himself up off the mat and go down swinging. And at the moment, it's Rafael DeBrito's belt to lose. He's a couple hours away from shocking the world and becoming the first rookie to ever win the world title. The Robinson Cup is the hardest trophy to win in all of sports, and one rider will hoist it to the heavens today.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the top 4 contenders in the race for the PBR World Championship.
In his rookie season, not only does he have a chance to become the next PBR Rookie of the Year, he too could be a PBR World Finals event champion. But if he can do that here today on this championship Sunday, he could very well be the next world champion in his debut performance of the biggest party of the year. Please welcome the number 5 contender from Brazil, Rafael Jose DeBrito.
The dream is at hand for a man that has been to the World Finals 7 times. And now this title is as close as he has ever been. He is the 4th ranked bull rider in the world. Can he capture his first world championship? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dinner Barbosa.
All season long, this man has stepped up to the challenge to the tune of more 90-point scores than anyone else during the regular season. Today, with his back against the wall, he needs to rise up and do it again. He is currently the number 3 bull rider in the world, the man from Muleshoe, Texas, Dalton Castle.
He is single-handedly rewritten the history books in the PBR. He has 2 world championship titles And today, it is all on the line if he wants to win his 3rd World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jose Vitor Leme.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you are collectively the best of the best. One more time for the best bull riders in the world.
He is put on the clock. Oh. Blood Moon. Looks like he may have left some blood in the mouth of Keyshawn Whitehorse as he took a shot and clearly nowhere near a qualified ride.
And that's a wicked little corner right there. Keyshawn's going to want to watch here and see if he hits his knee or anything on the dirt. That's what the judges go by, is if they go down to a knee. I think it's just a nasty little corner.
And you were right. That was interesting. Keyshawn did walk close to the challenge button, Mac, as you were describing that, and I think that's exactly spot on.
And then you can see him shake it off. Yep. He's seen it.
He just knows. Like, I got beat.
That was a great bull.
Well, they've met before. It was worth 90.5. Oh, but this time, he goes down. Re-ride flags are out, and if Eduardo can take it, and at the moment, sports medicine is going to come out on the dirt. That got very ugly very quickly. When you see those bulls come down, it looked as though Eduardo took the whole weight of it. The bull's okay. He's already run out through the out gate. Now it's a question of whether or not Eduardo can take the re-ride. It would be Mr. Nasty, and he is going to take it. So we will see Eduardo again.
Man, great to see him up and out of there and having a shot to take this re-ride.
Yeah, safe as possible. Colton Hevelo, who definitely is going to win some form. Wow, who was that, by the way, acting up?
Josh Frost up there.
Josh Frost getting a little extra credit from Dirty Brew. He's not even set to go. It's a buck off, but it's all about the bull score. Keep in mind, Cool Whip already has a 42 3/4. These top bulls coming in have 3 outs. They get to drop 2, and guess what, Mac? This is done. It's going to cost Cool Whip only 43 3/4.
And look, we say only 43 3/4. That's a very good bull score, right? But to have a shot at a world title, you've got to have great bull scores.
Yeah.
And that's not a great bull score. It's a darn good one, but not a great one. And when you watch this back, you're like, man, this is a darn good bull. He's tough to ride, all these things. That should let people know how special a bull has to be to even have a chance at winning a world title.
Well, Cool Whip was #1 for most of the year. He lost. He was tied first by riding solo, and then when they all had their second out in the rank pen, he fell into 3rd place. That out has confirmed it. Cool Whip will not be this year's world champion bucking bull. Check out the form on Frost. A second score absolutely keeps him relevant. Are you not entertained? I am. That's the kind of rides we expect from Josh as he has gone north of 90.5.
Well, a really good day out of Dirty Brew and a fantastic ride by Josh Frost. Just in the gate, to the left, up and down, kick, Frost head down, total control, total domination throughout the entire 8 seconds. That's a great job.
That 90.5 moves him all the way up to 7th, and he is with Kate.
World Finals didn't start the way you wanted it to, but the 90, you just had to be patient. How did you stay focused and be able to start Championship Sunday like this?
Oh, I know I'm a great bull rider and had a little trouble the first week, couldn't keep a hold of my rope, and we made a few adjustments, and I've just been building momentum every ride and building confidence, and I feel like I get better every time I get on a bull. So,
What a moment. Congratulations.
thank you.
Craig.
Josh says it, the world believes it. He knows he's a great bull rider.
There's about 3 members of my family here that are all better ropers than I am.
Get it. Oh!
Hey, that girl in the Can-Am is laughing at you. Wait,
Yes,
whoa, what? Is that an excuse? What is that?
That is exactly what that is.
What?
I hurt myself last night.
Oh.
And so I'm still kind of nursing that injury. And being a team roper, I can say the steer probably ducked. He didn't run right.
Right, of course. Oh, this is off the rails.
Wait, hey, you didn't factor in for the weight distribution of all of the tape you had to use for that horrible injury.
Now, see, I ruined my rope now. I can't.
Right,
I can't. Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
He's out.
Oh!
Get out of here. I hate roping anyway.
Me
Go. Folks, text Can-Am to 86225 Flint.
Hey.
He's heading to DFW right now. Huh?
My daughters are laughing at me right now.
Yeah, they are.
And will he stay in contention for the events and the world title? Jose has found the way. Don't count Lemmy out just yet. You have to imagine it's not just a little, but a lot of relief right there. 90 and a quarter.
Well, a really, really good job. But look at this ride and compare it to what we had just shown. You watch Lemmy's body. You watch his shoulders. Every time this bull's up and moving forward, Lemmy's trying to find him again. You're not seeing his head get snapped up and back. Bull moves forward across there, Lemmy moves with him. That is the difference, and it's every single time. Those